This is gonna be another quick video. Um, I want to read a Bible verse that nobody seems to read that often, and this Bible verse is very telling. Now, when everyone talks about Bible prophecy being fulfilled, they always run to the Book of Revelations. Some of them will go back to the Book of Daniel, but everybody try to go to the Book of Revelation where they talk about slaying serpents and that old great serpent called the devil and Satan and the dragon and all this, which is really the war on, in my opinion, Eastern cultures from Western cultures. That's what I believe. Now, I'm going to go to this Daniel because, like I said, the New Testament is nothing more than a rewriting or rescripting of the Old Testament. So, they're just taking part from the Old Testament and remaking it in the New Testament and moving forward in the New Testament with an agenda. Now, we're going to go to the book of Daniel. This is Daniel, chapter 8, verse 25. I'm gonna start at 24. Nobody seems to read these scriptures for some reason. Somebody, they don't want to read this. Chapter 24, okay. I'm gonna start at 23. And in the latter times of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to full, a king of fierce countenance and understanding of dark sentences shall stand up. And 24. And his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. Verse 25, this is the point. And through his policy, and he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall he destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Verse 26, and the vision of the evening, and the vision of the evening and the morning was told is true. Wherefore shut thou up the vision, for it shall be for many days. Okay. Now, verse 25 says, by his policy he shall cause craft to prosper. Now, there's nothing wrong with craft. There's nothing wrong with making things and creating things. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But when you make stuff like, what I was telling you about Woody Norris the other day, and he's selling that to the, military, and they causing fake noises, and if the inventions that they made are inverted and it's only used against humans and other people, other population, why would I want to use against them now in a negative way? Everything in this world really is just a tool. I don't think knives were created to be evil, but you can do evil things with a knife, right? So, the whole point is that, you can create a lot of things in this world, but there's only few things in this world that people create with the sole purpose to harm others. When you start looking at things like swords, there's no other way you can use a sword there are other ways you can use it, but it was created it was created specifically to hurt and kill other people. This is why they say in the book of Enoch about what the fallen taught people. You see what I'm saying? Go look in the book of Enoch and see what did they teach people, and how does it have an adverse effect on people. What does it do? Because 9 times out of 10, whatever it is introverted. It's designed to deceive or manipulate or hurt another person. So that's where craft becomes bad, right? Now, um, it say, and by peace shall he destroy many. Now, when you think about that, that's all we talk about in this world, ain't it? Is the bringing of peace. But all I see is war. You know, you start thinking about that, bringing peace by waging war. That means your goal is to kill or destroy anything that doesn't agree with you. And I don't think that's how you should bring peace, by killing everything that doesn't agree with you. Okay? But yeah, no one seems to read this verse in Daniel 8:25. This verse is very telling. This verse will make you think about the way the world operates and what's going on in the world. And when you hear people say stuff like this is a man world and the way things are the way they're supposed to be, or this is how God set things up, I agree and I disagree, because if you're talking about the God of the Bible that says I am a man of war, you right, this is how God set things up to be, and the God of the Bible that speaks like that is no good. I don't know if that's a man speaking for God or the real God that they serve. I don't mess with him at all. He's a man of war. At the same time, you know, they love talking about bringing peace upon the earth. By waging war. That's all they do. So Daniel 8:25 is a scripture that is very telling, and no one doesn't get into this scripture all the time. That's really all I have to say about that verse, you know. But yeah, look into the book of Enoch, look into what the angels taught men.